MFers, and welcome out to beautiful Lake Ontario. For those of you guys that follow bass fishing seriously, you know this has become probably the most popular destination to try to catch giant smallmouth bass, probably in the entire world. People come from all over the place to get after these fish, and this is one of the best times of the year to go target them. We are specifically going to target those fish that have just started to move out offshore to get into some of their summer spots, and we're going to do that very specifically with a drop shot rig. I'm going to show you guys as much live sonar in this video as possible. It looks like it's going to be a little bit sporty out there. We actually have a giant storm system coming in about an hour and a half as well. But until then, we're going to do everything we can to get out and rip some. I'm going to show you the exact rod, reel, line, baits, techniques, presentation, how I approach these offshore drop shotting fish that you can go and apply as well to your local waters, or if you're making a trip up anywhere in the Great Lake region.
My fault is the smallmouth Disneyland.
Well, we made it out to the first spot. As you guys can see, it's a little bit sporty out here. If you look at the map, the topographical map, and even just the Google Earth imagery, you can see that there's a ton of points that go way out, even miles into Lake Ontario. And these points, a lot of them have rock shoals off the sides, they have rock veins, some of them have grass and sand. These are just perfect spots for these smallmouth that spawn up in 15, 10 feet or less in some of these bays to move out as soon as it's post-spawn. And so that's what we're gonna be targeting. The baits we're gonna be using today are gonna be very, very simple. These are my two favorite drop shot baits. We got the good old Glitch from 6 cents. You guys can see I got a little bit of sauce in there, mixing it up a little bit. And then of course, I don't know if I'm even supposed to show you guys this. It doesn't even have a name or anything. It's just in the packaging. You guys saw Corey Johnston. He got second in the open I just fished on it. I caught a ton of good fish on it as well. Gonna be an absolute killer. I don't have too many left. I got only a couple green pumpkins and then a bag of randos in there. But that's what I'm gonna be dropping down on these fish that you guys are gonna hopefully be watching on the live scope. And then this is the setup right here. This is the, I don't know if it's in stock right now, but it will be very soon. The 7-foot medium of the USA series. It's the only rod I use for drop shotting. It is the one. It's absolutely badass. It's super parabolic. It bends all the way through the rod, which I wasn't sure about at first. Now I freaking love it. And then very simple, 1/2 ounce drop shot weight, 10-pound braid to a 6-pound Tatsu fluorocarbon leader. I go as long as I can on the leader, especially when it's lighter line like this, 6-pound test or lighter, because it gives more shock absorption with that braid that doesn't stretch at all. But as you guys can probably tell, I'm itching to drop a line down and see what is down beneath this. And we only have about an hour to 2 hours to fish here before this giant storm system rolls in. And it gets even nastier than it is right now. So let's see if we can catch some. Yep, a little sporty out here. The Great Lakes ain't for the faint of heart. That is for damn sure. But we're gonna go with these waves that are like this instead of trying to fight them. All right, we are recording. Look at that. You guys can kind of see the boulders and stuff starting to appear there. There's a nice looking boulder right there. We'll see if LiveScope wants to play nice today and how this recording works. But basically, we're gonna look for fish. You're gonna see them a lot better. When I was fishing the river, it's got a lot more current, so this fish would tuck really low. There's a fish up high there. That's probably a walleye or who the hell knows what else here. But I was catching them better the other day in 17 to 25 feet out here, which is a little bit shallower than I kind of expected. But in the Great Lakes, a lot of times they will kind of do what's backwards to the southern fish, and they will get out a little bit deeper when it is low light conditions like it is right now. But they should stick out pretty good. You guys will see them. It's gonna be really hard to put it on some of these fish. There was one on the bottom right there. Awesome. It's gonna be hard to put it on some of these fish with the boat moving as quickly as it is. We are moving 1.5 miles an hour towards them, and we'll just have to do the best we can. I'm gonna bounce it out to 120 feet so we can see them a little bit sooner and put that cast on some of these fish. Hopefully, no guarantees, but we'll make a drift down this point on the side of this little rock shoal right here. There's a fish right there. There goes my cricket down to him. Maybe he went up to it a little bit. Oh, then he got spooked. Look at that. He got spooked away when he saw that it was a not delicious little morsel of food coming down to him, and it was a weight dropping on his face. He didn't like that too well. No dice there. Biggest thing with all these Great Lakes fish, man, they are so pressured, and so being able to hit them when they are a long ways away from the boat before the dang boat. Look at that. That guy came and tried to get it again, and then he ran from it. Yeah, that's Great Lakes for you. Then he went over to it. Let's see if he eats it. But if you got to get to these fish before they hear the boat slap or the trolling motor against the water when it's blowing up out of the water. He did not eat it. Oh, you got it. You got it. Yeah, we're hooked up. I moved it a little bit and he freaking skadooshed it. Heck yeah, guys. Look at that. Second fish we dropped on. We already got a fish. And I probably should put this in my pocket since I got a good feeling that we're gonna take some over the front. Look, there's fish chasing the fish I have on. Oh, there's like 5 of them. As many of you guys know, it's also a little bit sporty out here trying to land a giant smallmouth bass in said conditions, but that's what makes it fun. We're just out fun fishing today. If this is a tournament, I'd be like, no, so hard. You just gotta be a little athletic though, right? Second drop down there with that 6 cents prototype, and we got one to come over and eat it. As you guys saw, he got spooked a little bit as the weight went past him. Well, he changed his tune. Look at that big old brown beast. Yeah, bud. Probably should get next to the boat to land this one. There we go. Not a giant one, but 3.5 pounder. Nose hooked. Little prototype guy. Heck yeah, we're on the board, guys. Get him back down there. I was gonna show this to you guys too. I'm using this little tiny, I think it's a Gamakatsu hook, and I actually tied this keeper on there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that little keeper will hold that bait on there a little bit better when you're slinging it out there, ripping it up really quick to get your next cast off to some of these brown guys. But hey, we're on the dang board already, and there's fish around us. Gotta love it. Let's try to get the boat turned. There was fish around us. Where'd they go? Oh, they're there. Oh, look at those fish by that boulder right there. Let's see if I can even put one on them before it runs away. Yes, boulders do run quickly. There goes my drop shot down to them. One thing I noticed too is a lot of these fish that are around these boulders the other day were just like not having it. Like they get targeted a lot. Those guys seem to go down to it pretty good right there. So we'll see. God, there's a bunch of, look how many fish are on that boulder right there. Those are big ones too. I think they just get targeted a lot, so. Even though there's a school, you'd think that they'd be all excited about it. They don't seem to be. Got him. Got him. I don't know how long that fish had that, but we got another one, guys. Heck yeah. Look at all those fish following him in, right there. Kill the recording quick. Put it in my pocket because, well, we're about to take some over the front probably. And strap in for a ride with old Mr. Brownfish. You bet. It's funny, when I started on this trip out here, I was like, damn, this is a big time and money investment for one tournament for the Opens, because we only got the one on the schedule, the one Smalley tournament. But then I just kind of turned it into like a multi-week thing. Hung out with the family and vacation. God, look at all those fish down there. I don't know if they're gonna fight again now that we're boat slapping so much. I also don't know if this is like a giant one or one of them basic boys. That's a pretty good fish. Probably close to 4 pounder. We're gonna go back and land him over here. Struggled my balls off a second ago. Heck yeah. That is awesome. And he freaking gobbled it. Look at where he has that prototype bait. You guys see that? Me either. 3 and probably, oh, he's heavy. Probably close to a 4-pounder, if not. Dig that hook out of there. It looks like it's not down his throat at least. There you freaking go, guys. Another good one. All right, let's dig us out another little prototype from this fresh little package. Get him threaded on. I still see fish out there. I don't know how we're spot locked and holding on to this spot, but time will tell. I'm sure we'll be off of it soon. That guy threaded on nice, and let's see if these jokers will bite again. We got some right over here below us, chasing the boat, of course. I gotta sling another cast over that boulder before we get blown off this spot. I don't know if I got, there it is, I did get near it. I got right next to that boulder actually. I don't know if they're gonna like that. They're by it. They're by my cricket. You can see them on this side of the boulder there. I'm gonna dial it in one step too. Woo, bud. All right, sent one out there at 80 feet. Get after some fresh ones, guys. These guys are smart already. There's a guy that doesn't know what a boat is, maybe today. That's a big one too. Freaking walleye or something. There's another one. Number 2. Probably could just drift this, honestly. That'd probably be the thing to do. I got to get to where I'm casting out further. There's one out there. See how he's coming up there? I dropped it 80 feet. It's going to go right to him. Looks like he swam right over to it. He did. See if he eats. No dice. There's another one. Ooh, there's 2 right there. Let's try to get over those. Let him. That's always a good thing to lead him if you can. But God, these smallies are everywhere out here today. This is awesome. Like I went right down to it. And if you guys have probably noticed as we go here, a lot of people look like they're having a damn seizure when they have their drop shot down there. I think less is more, personally. I'm not gonna knock anyone because, you know, a lot of people catch them freaking twitching it like a sumbitch, but I like to just hold it as still as possible. These are smart fish. There's so much wind and waves, and I'm sure there's a ton of current down there in the Great Lakes here that you don't need to do anything to your bait, especially with this bait special that I'm throwing right now, because the tail's so lively on it. So it's gonna have so much action on its own. And we are about to get freaking destroyed by this storm system. Can you guys see that storm system up there? Nope, that ain't cool. There we go. We went right over to that guy over there. He is down on that little bait. Let's see what he thinks of it. Oh, I had him. Freaking drag was too loose. Dang it. Look at those guys out there. I think I got close enough to them that they should see it. As you guys can tell, oh yeah, he went right over to it. I don't know if you guys saw that glimpse of hope that we just got right there as my transducer just flew out of the water. Let's see if he ate it. Nope, of course not. Nope, he got it. He got it. Yeah. Is he a small boy? We got a small boy. Kill that recording. Oh, we ain't that small. He just don't feel like fighting. What up, Smalley? What up, Smalley? Heck yeah. Amazing. Tall, look how thick that one is. Heck yeah. Get on back down there, bud. Hopefully you guys are understanding what I'm saying by like less is more, and you don't need to impart much action, because if you guys notice, like, there's definitely skill involved. I know people are, oh, live scope cheating. There's definitely skill involved to freaking putting it on a fish and then waiting and letting your line have a semi-slack bow in it, which is what you want. You don't want it to be too tight because then it's gonna move a bunch. You don't want it to be too loose because you're never gonna feel the bite. So put it on the fish, and then you gotta keep that semi-slack bow and just hold it. Just hold it right there by that fish. Again, less is more, and I'm about to die in this damn storm out here. Oh yeah, thunders. Oh, look at those fish out there deep. Oh, lightning. Wow, we need to cut ourselves short here. We might have to come out for a bonus rip sesh this evening, because I don't know if it's starting to be a good idea to be out here, especially because there ain't shit else. I'm a damn lightning rod out here. Want to catch one more? Getting pretty sketchy. Okay, we got two fish here. Let's see if one of them makes the mistake. Oh, they both went to it, I think. I got so much slack in my line from watching lightnings. Got him. Got him. Heck yeah. Oh, let's get him over here. Waves are getting bigger. Oh, fuck that. We got lightning, guys. We got lightning. I'm keeping my face and my rod down. Nope. Nope. We're getting out of here. This is sketchy. Come here, bud. Oh, God. Please come in faster. I guess if your rod's bowed, it doesn't create as much of a lightning rod, right? Yeah, that guy likes it. He's all about it. No! Don't fight so hard, bud. We got a storm rolling in with badass lightning. Now, I'm okay with the rain, but this damn lightning is just, you know, there ain't like there's a tree by us. Come here, bud. Let's not play this game no more. Gator don't play no shit, neither do I. Yep, get in here. You're not even big. You're just a fighting sumbitch. Whew, fun. Let's get the cricket out of his mouth. We're going in.